GameSushi. Today we're going to be playing some PlayStation 2. We're going to be playing a game called Sly Cooper. Now, I've actually never played this game before. This is going to be my first time. I think it takes about 4 to 5 hours to complete. I think that's what I saw, maybe 6 hours. I think if you were like rushing through it, about 4 hours is what I read. So not an incredibly long game. And I plan to play the whole thing. Obviously not in one sitting, but I got that coming. Real quick before we get started, I also bought this terrible game. I don't know if you can really see it too well because of the glare, but essentially this is a game starring Pam Anderson called VIP, based off of the VIP television series. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it because it was a terrible show. Nothing against Pam Anderson. It was just one of those examples of trying to cash in on a TV franchise based off of somebody's famousness. And at that time, there were not many people more famous than Pamela Anderson. And that's probably how this game came to fruition. So fun trivia tidbit here. I bought this game twice because there's a PlayStation 2 version and then there's a PlayStation 1 version. The difference between the two, the PlayStation 1 version is supposed to be worse because you can't control the character at all. It's just pretty much like quick time events. So I had to buy it because I wanted to see how bad it was. So that's coming. We're also going to be eventually playing through this PlayStation 2 version, which is supposed to be the better version. Just because there's not as many quick time events and I believe you can control the character more. So we're going to be playing that terrible game twice. Although this one's more special. I got it for a great deal. It's brand new from what I can tell. However, it is the PAL version. See how the disc is like blue? It's like really, really good condition. Not even a scratch. The manual looks new. The case looks new. So I'm really happy about that. I just need to get my hands on a PAL PlayStation 2 and then that'll be a special episode because we'll be playing that on there. Anyway, let's get started with Sly Cooper. Now, I did kind of play it a little bit before I started filming this video, and that's just because I was checking the audio and stuff, so let's start a new game.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
What is Murray? Is he a hippo? Or a marshmallow? I can't really tell. He is very pink and large, so...
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
Duh. Blue aura. Just hold down the circle button. It's common sense. No need to question it.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention, you'll be fried to a crisp.
That's my impression of the turtle. Just because he sounds very neurotic. It was a terrible impression, but that's how he sounds to me.
Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
I'm just admiring the posters.
That door must be super reinforced, Sly. Maybe there's a way to get around it.
Oh, that's breaking. Yeah, so she's got pictures of Sly. What are those pictures of? I don't know what these are pictures of up here. I mean, one of them looks like Sly Cooper, and then the other ones... Oh, they're a van? I think a van.
Way to go, Sly. This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
Okay. But yeah, I also plan on playing like Dino Crisis, Resident Evil, Twisted Metal, all sorts of PlayStation classics.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Ooh, leaving my calling card.
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
And I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Whoa, she's mad. Let me get the coins. Oh no. I think I lost my opportunity to get these coins. Well, screwed that up. Screwed that up. Screwed it up. Oh god. Oh god. No, stop shooting me. Stop shooting me.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Is she a flying squirrel?
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together
is
we
a hippo.
pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Oh, so I can just toggle between stuff.
Oh, you want one?
That's like my kids.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Like my favorite snack is like nacho cheese Doritos. And when my wife is out grocery shopping and she picks that up, I feel like this is what my kids are like, because they go right to the Doritos. They know it's my favorite, and they're like, "Oh well, you can have one."
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
All right, so let's just start the mission then.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
Oh, Tide of Terror. Keep out. You can't tell me what to do with your signage.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Again, I know that's not a good impression of the turtle guy.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of code. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
What? I didn't even pay attention.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Okay, good to know. So it looks like I'm gonna have to study where these lights go and the pattern. Oh, I thought I could go through that. Okay. Well, Shows what I know. Although now I feel like I have more coins than I did before. So that's kind of a positive. Because like if I kept dying, I could get even more coins. I don't even know what these coins do. Okay, well now I know that hitting the rose bush is instant death. It's not even a rose bush, but okay. Cool. Ouch, what was that? What killed me? Okay, I need to pay more attention. Am I losing lives? Do I have lives? Well, maybe that guy threw something at me and then I died. I think that's what happened. Whoa, how do I get past this guy? He's like crazy, he's like a walrus. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just reload. Because I died a lot.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure. And like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Okay. What's that?
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
Can I beat this dude up? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. You are very angry. What did I do to you? Can I shoot anything? No. That's it? Oh, that's all I get for defeating that giant dude with the hammer?
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
Are you done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Okay, the guy with the stars. Is he a walrus? I have a feeling that's gonna be tough. Oh god. Okay. That wasn't too bad.
According According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
What does he do? Whoa, that guy breathes fire. That's messed up. I don't have any cool attacks like that. Am I gonna die if I get wet?
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Oh my god. Don't die. Oh, this guy's very angry. One, two. Okay. That's messed up. Because now it's like there were like fence things on. Whoa. Okay. You know, I don't even care about those coins. I'm just gonna run through. I don't care about the coins. Oh, you again. I'm just studying the lights to see if there's any difference in like how long they stay open.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues and bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
I got all the bottles. Didn't I? Oh no, there's one on that tower. Oh jeez. Huh. How am I supposed to get up there?
Dude, this is the vault, but you need more clues.
Maybe I can climb this thing? There we go. There's 20?
Still jumping the gun. You need a few more clues.
There's 20 of these friggin' things? I don't even see 20. Or I mean, I didn't see. Oh, on top of here. Wait, was there? Then that means on the other lighthouses, then there probably had some on top. I don't know how much I feel. Whoa! I don't know how much I feel like backtracking. Because I didn't know you could get on top of the towers. I think I lost my opportunity to get. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I can still go back. Oh wow, I missed one right there. How do I get up there though? Oh, okay, there's a thing I can climb. But I don't think I can get back. So I am missing 2. Nope, go down. Up there. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh. I don't, I just hit the thing.
You found it, Sly? And that's the final clue to crack the code. Now find out both, and I'll give you the instructions to open it.
Okay, well, I hope it's worth it. Because then I literally backtracked to the beginning to get everything. But yeah, you can tell that the converter box that I'm using kind of cuts off part of the picture on the left-hand side. And that's just a quirk of this particular converter box. I actually did a lot of research on SCART to HDMI converters before picking this one. And a lot of them either had like really washed out color, or it was way too bright, like ridiculously too bright, or the colors or everything just looked really soft and kind of blurry. and I felt like this one was the best of all of them. Just really clear picture, the colors were really good, and the slightly missing picture on the left doesn't really bother me too much, so hopefully it doesn't bother you guys.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Circle.
The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792. Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Oh. Hey, that's cool. So basically I can use that to hit the bad guys better. Although, looks kind of like a weird timing. Like there's a delay when I jump and I land. I can't just do it right away. I'll have to get used to that. How do I... There we go.
Now might be a good time to mention that hitting the X button twice will give you an extra high jump flip.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Okay. What? That is a ridiculously far jump. You're not really suggesting swinging on this little hook is gonna get me way over there. Oh. Okay. That still does not look like a picnic.
Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
I see, chaps. My heartiest congratulations to you all. The storm machine has sunk its 50th ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks. I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you lazy, lowbrow, technically incompetent attack of gutter-snipes did your jobs right, we'd have sunk 100 ships by now. But of course, Fiddly Bones is a fine, fine achievement. Carry on, my boys, carry on.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
What? What? Jeez. So the furnaces don't stay closed.
The engine room. My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
Oh. Phew. That lucky, whatchamacallit sure did come in handy. That sucks I wasted it, but...
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the fire guy, okay. Whoa. That looks terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so right where the weird wood plank is, that's where it hits. Kidding me, and there's a fire guy right there. Okay, but he can't quite reach, so I'll go over here where he can't really reach me. What is this? What? But it looks like there's a sharp thing right there. Okay. Oh god. Oh geez, that is tight. This is ridiculous. That is ridiculously fast. Okay, I think on that last one, I just kind of have to jump. But I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna do that. Because, like, for real, that looks so fast. that's so hard. Can I jump? That's not gonna work. I feel like I made it through that before. This is crazy. Oh my god, I made it. I don't know how I made it, but I made it. Whoa, jeez. I can't see him. Fire guy. Oh, jeez. Man, that sucks. No, you're kidding. I'm here again? There's no way I'm gonna get through this. I barely got through it before. There's no way. I just got lucky before. Like, I did a thing where I fell. You're kidding. I just I've wasted it. Again. Way back here now. Wow. Okay. All right. This is without a doubt the hardest part. This is the hardest thing I've seen so far in this game. I never want to see this obstacle again. I just do not. Okay. There we go. We're through it. Here. That was pretty lucky. How much more of this level is there? Oh boy. I thought I was out of range. Oh, you're kidding me. god, this game is so hard. Oh no! You're kidding. You're kidding. I made it through just to die right there. I hate this obstacle. I don't know what that alarm's about. Okay, so far I haven't been able to make it through here. So hopefully I can this time. Because that guy and the spinning thing gets me every time. What? What do you want me to do? You want me to jump on that thing? Now what? Oh god. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, this level is the worst. I haven't seen any other levels besides this, but this level is the worst. That was just like one part. I have one key. Who's this Cthulhu looking guy?
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said? power source for the store machine. Dude, this is the vault, but you need more clues.
Ouch. Oh, man. This game is not easy. What the heck? How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, now I just need to get up there, I think. Oh no. Whoa. Crap. Okay, I was wondering what that was gonna do, and I got my answer. Finally. Okay, so I got that. I have one more left. And that is over here with the Cthulhu guy.
Jackpot, Sly! Look at all this stuff! It must be worth millions! And you know what that means? Tighter security. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky to get the treasure key here.
Great. Shoot. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, jeez. Man, if it wasn't for that horseshoe, this would be so tough. I mean, it's still tough. This is not easy. Okay, so up here, I don't have to worry about it too much, but down there, I have to dodge these lasers. Okay, and then... How do I get over there, though? I guess I go to the right and then go around? Oh boy. Oh wait, right here, I'm fine. It's when I get to the lilies that sucks. Okay. This is gonna be ridiculously hard. And I dropped. Off to a great start here. Stop freaking out. Okay. We're almost to the key. I mistimed that jump. Actually, I didn't really mistime it. I completely went over the edge. And again, I'm not gonna worry about hitting the light right there because it's at the end anyway, so. What the heck? If I die again, it's gonna take me back to not this checkpoint, but the one before, so. That would suck. Okay, here's where it. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it because it's just right here. So. So now I got the 3 keys.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way up to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Thievius Raccoonus.
Okay, so I think we're gonna leave it here. I didn't know these levels were so long. It also probably would have gone a lot faster if I didn't die so much, but it is what it is. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe. And I am looking forward to doing another one of these and hopefully not dying as much. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.